Tokyo Ghoul anime returns to US theaters for one night on July 21st. Sink your teeth, a Tokyo Ghoul celebration. Select episodes from the legendary Tokyo Ghoul anime, episodes 1, 5, 8, 10, 11, and 12 from season 1. I'm so tilted, man. I'm so tilted, bro. You can't be serious, bro. No freaking way they're serious about this. Like, this has to be intentional. Like, this has to be just malicious intentions. Like, there's no way anyone, a part of, like, marketing and advertising Tokyo Ghoul, made this and thought to themselves, like, this is what the fans want. This is what the community at large that loves Tokyo Ghoul's manga and even potentially the anime, this is what they want. They want a compilation movie of episode 1, 5, 8, 10, 11, and 12. And to reiterate this, season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, I know people like to say it's the best season. Technically, it is the best season of the whole anime, but it is still very much condensed. It's like 70 chapters compressed into 12 episodes. And at the time period, it wasn't good. It's still not technically, because there's just so much that is lost with that adaptation. And who thought in their big head, they're like, you know what, let's already take a very much compressed story with season 1 and compress it even more into a movie special. And I'm just like, this is intentional, man. Like, it's actually, this feels like they like to see the fan base suffering. And it's at the point now, like, it's getting to that point where I feel like Tokyo Ghoul fans are becoming the next Berserk fans. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Berserk has always been, like, the butt of the anime community for years, basically decades. And when I say butt, I mean, like, it never gets a good anime adaptation, okay? And people have begged for years upon years upon years for a very good anime adaptation for Berserk. And, you know, it's gotten to the point now where Tokyo Ghoul, it's constantly drip-fed this information and news to where it's just like, you're always hoping. You're hoping that there might be something, but then there is nothing. And for those that, you know, don't remember the song and dance we had last year, back in 2024, there was rumors that Tokyo Ghoul was going to get an anime continuation. And we come to find out, like, a few months later, after they were really hyping it up with a website announcement and countdown and everything, come to find out it was basically just an art museum. Yeah, that was, that really, I'm not gonna lie, that pissed me off. And I think it pissed a lot of fans off when they actually saw this announcement last year. So we fast forward to basically July 2025, it's been basically a year since that happened, and they are doing the exact same thing again, but a lot more worse, because now they're pretty much saying that, yeah, we remember the anime, here's the anime, but it's just a compiled film of the first season into a very short-length film, just for a day, by the way, for United States theaters, and I'm just like, who asked for this? Who asked, like, for this? Like, seriously. Let's talk about the I guess, the very vague, dim light in the distance that this could cause, okay? I think that is something that does need to be discussed, that is important from this announcement, because it isn't all doom and gloom. Most of it is, not gonna act like it ain't, but there is a potential, you know, I guess, light at the end of the tunnel for this announcement, so let's discuss that. As someone that has done this song and dance a lot, and has seen so many announcements turn out to be basically a nothing burger for decades now, there is one thing that has remained very consistent, and that is, when it comes to compilation movies and films for anime and stuff, typically, it can go two ways. It turns into a nothing burger, which is probably going to happen here, but there is a chance that if the compilation film is decent or is received well and there's enough, let's say, audience retention and people interested in, like, the product, then it could lead to the production of a continuation of some kind, either a remake, a season 3, season 4, you get the point. There is potential for a follow-up if the compilation film is, you know, like I said, done well, and it's more or less to tide over fans until they have an official announcement. Because typically, when some compilation films come out, at the end of it, they might add some extra footage, or they might announce something very special after the credits of the said movie. So there is, even if it's very slim, there is a possibility that this could lead to an announcement for maybe some form of remake or something. Possible. Is it going to happen, though? Very unlikely. But I would be it would be a bad thing not to mention it, that there is at least some hope there. So we will find out when this movie does come out, if there is going to be an announcement associated with it, and if we get nothing, well, what did we expect? We continue to get nothing in terms of Tokyo Ghoul related. Fans have been begging for a remake for years at this point, basically a decade, and now seeing this, it's like they're opening up old wounds and wanting to really hurt us, because that's what I felt. When I read this, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I read this and I thought we were actually getting an anime continuation of some kind. And then I read it deeper and I was like, why do you think they did this, man? Like, do you think the marketing team, like, when they sat around on their table and all that, and they were, discussing this, do you think that they purposely in their head, they're like, this is what the fans want? Or do you think that deep down they knew it was going to upset people and that's why they did it? I'm curious. What do you guys think? Like, what do you think was the thought process when this was greenlit to, be in theaters? Just curious. Tell me in the comments below. But, yeah, I saw this announcement. It, took me by surprise. Not in a good way, by any means. But I guess I'll leave it at that. I'm going to focus on this anime season. I'm going to put this out of my mind for now. If there's good news from this, I will discuss it when it comes out. But for now, just wanted to bring this up and kind of bring you guys into my suffering and pain that I've been experiencing soon as I found this out today. But I love you. Be safe, stay healthy. Chibi out.